Hi Boos, welcome back to Vlogmas. So for today, this is going to be my shortest video I'm going to say for Vlogmas, just because I wanted to talk to you guys about Christmas coming up and what I'm going to be doing for Christmas and what I recommend everyone should do for Christmas if you're in like a similar situation and you want to prevent the spread of a certain thing going on. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get demonetized, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I mentioned this a little bit in my other videos, but for this year, I definitely think it's smart not to see your grandparents. I know personally, I'm not going to be seeing my grandparents this year, and that breaks my heart, because this is the first Christmas since I've been alive that I haven't seen my grandparents. And I literally don't know how I feel about that. It's just like a really, really weird feeling, but I know deep down inside that's the best thing for them right now because they're really old and I definitely don't want to risk their health or anything like that. And I know that that's just like what is needed right now. I know I need to not see them because I just don't want to risk their health. And even though I want to see them really, really bad, I just know I shouldn't. So instead, I think I'm going to be driving home to Delaware. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Delaware. I'm going to be driving home to Delaware and I'm going to be dropping off gifts to everyone's doorsteps. I'm going to be wearing gloves. I'm going to be disinfecting everything and all that just to be like extra cautious and extra safe. And I'm going to be just dropping things off at everyone's doorsteps and I'm going to be calling them and saying, hey, I dropped off a gift at your house. Go outside and get it kind of thing. I know I can mail them, but I'm not totally sure if things are going to be mailed on time just because I decided to do this last minute. So I kind of want to be like Santa Claus this year. Pretty much. So I feel like I want to be Santa Claus. I might do it literally on Christmas Eve, but I heard there may potentially be a huge snowstorm. So I might not be doing it on Christmas Eve, but my birthday is the day before Christmas Eve. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do it like the 22nd, I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I'm definitely going to drive home and I'm going to drop off gifts to my grandparents, my parents, my sisters, like everyone. So I'm going to do that. I think that'll be so much more fun. And then I could just like FaceTime them. I think me and my family are going to do like Zoom calls. And I just think that'll be way more fun. And I know things are a little different, but at least like we'll be able to like, this will be a memory. Like this is something we'll always remember. 2020 was a really weird year and we'll always remember that. But we'll know that we played it safe and we'll know that we put our family's health first, and that was like the most important, and that was the most important thing for our family, because it would be really screwed up if we decided to all hang out, all meet, and then God forbid like someone there had, you know, the situation and everyone wind up getting it and not everyone made it out alive. And you hear cases like that all the time happening, and it's very, very unfortunate. And I'm someone that does not deal really well with loss, like at all. Like I go through a really deep, dark path when I lose someone really close to me, and it's not really a good feeling. And I'm not saying like it's a good feeling ever, but like I don't handle loss well at all. And I think that goes back, which I think I've told this story before on my channel, not a full story time on it, but I've mentioned it briefly on my channel before. So I have 3 grandparents currently that are alive right now, but I had a 4th grandmother, a 2nd grandmother. I had 4 grandparents total who passed away when I was 13 years old. She passed away when I was in 6th grade. At the time I was like wrestling. I was in a wrestling match, and my dad and grandfather found out while I was wrestling. It was my first wrestling match, and they found out that she passed away. And she was like going through it, and she was like already like in and out of the hospital a little bit. So like we definitely weren't expecting that to happen. Like that was definitely not on the list at all for things to happen, but it happened, and it was something very unexpected for my family. And that was something that was very traumatic for me at the time. And I'm obviously getting really upset talking about it right now, but that was something that was like the most like hardest thing I've ever had to go through in my entire life. And all this happened around now, like literally like right now, almost probably like 12 years ago, like right now. I think she actually passed away like 12 years ago, like today. I think today would be like when she passed away. Actually, it's like the 18th or 19th. So either way, so that's why I'm kind of making this video. It kind of got me in my feelings today. But So this is kind of like her anniversary, I guess. But so yeah, sorry guys, sorry, I normally don't cry, and I just did my makeup, so I don't want to cry at all, but I really love my grandmother. And I wonder what she would think of me now. Like, I do think about that a lot. I wonder if she would like support me. Yeah, I really do wonder that. I wonder if she would like love the new me. I wonder if she would support me. And honestly, I really do think she would support me. I think she would be like my biggest support. So it hurts, but moving on, the reason it hurt so much was because all this happened around my birthday. So she passed away, like, I found out at my wrestling match. And then my birthday was literally 4 days later. So she passed away 4 days before my birthday. And Christmas and all that is like 2 days before my birthday. So this was all like right around the holidays, guys. Like literally right around the holidays. So it was kind of like, we can't have her funeral on Christmas. We can't have her funeral the day after Christmas. That'll just be too long. And we can't have her funeral on Christmas Eve. So the only day that they could have her funeral was on my birthday. So I literally buried my grandmother on my birthday. So that was a really, 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 really sad birthday. And that was like my 13th birthday. So that was like the first day I was becoming a teenager. So that was just a really, really sad time for me. And very traumatic and just a very, very dark time for me. And even when I think about it now, I get really, really sad about it. And just now, funerals just really scare me. I don't like going to funerals. I don't like dealing with death. Fortunately, I haven't had to deal with like a lot of death in my family. Thank goodness. Just cause I can't. It's really hard for me. But I know that one really hit home for me. Like, that was just such a terrible time for me. Like, just an awful time. And I know that I was supposed to give a speech and stuff at her funeral, and I was just so sad and just so heartbroken. I just couldn't do it. And that's something that I should do. So that's like definitely one of my life regrets. I wish that I was able to speak at her funeral. Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. I definitely did not expect to cry in this video. I literally just expected this video to be a cool, just like sit down, like make sure you're protecting your families, make sure you're not going out this year. But I told you this, guys, this is a very sensitive topic for me. Just 'cause I love my grandparents so much. And that's why I'm not going home this year. And that's just why I think you guys should really protect your families. And this is why you should really protect your grandparents and all that stuff this year. Like, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. Cherish your family. Cherish them while they're here. Because family really is important. And I know for a while I like kind of resented my family for a little bit just because I felt like they weren't supporting me and stuff. When I was going through this whole, like, you know, my love for makeup and stuff. But family really is important, and the reason I've been so, like, inspired again and, like, loving makeup and, like, just feeling, like, so happy, and it's just because I feel like I've reconnected with my family, and that, it's just, like, the best feeling ever, honestly. So that's why I've been posting every day for Vlogmas, honestly. I've just been so happy, and I've been so inspired again, so family means a lot to me, and it always has, and I know for a while I kind of put that in the back of my mind, and I kind of like put friends before family at one point, and that kind of backfired, definitely, yeah, that backfired, but you live and you learn, and that's why they always say family first. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I just want you all to stay safe during the holidays. Before you go home this year, make sure you think about your family members. Make sure you think about the other people around you. Make sure you think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth going home and like possibly infecting someone else? Have you been around people? Have you been seeing other people? Have you been quarantining? Have you been just hanging out with yourself? You get what I'm saying? Like, have you been responsible? Now, if you think you've been responsible enough to hang out with your grandparents and stuff, like, that's your call to make. But if you know you've been irresponsible, you know you've been going to the bars, and you know you've been hanging out with a bunch of friends, and you know you've been eating out at restaurants 24/7 and you know you've been not the most responsible as far as it goes, wearing a mask and stuff, please don't see your grandparents. It's not right. It's just not. So that's what I wanted to talk about in today's video. I just wanted to talk about it now because I know a lot of people might be catching flights right now, and this is literally the weekend before Christmas, so I know a lot of people might be making arrangements to go home, and I didn't want to make the video like next week because next week could be possibly too late. And like I said, I've always wanted to use my platform for good. As much as I want to add a little glitter and sparkle to you guys' world, I always want to keep it real and honest with you guys. And I know a lot of you guys probably have not seen that throughout my entire like online career or whatever, because I did see a comment yesterday that made me think, wow, like maybe I wasn't always the most genuine and all that, but I've always had a genuine heart, and I know that it didn't always come across like that, but you know what, you live and you learn. And yeah, but I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next video. My next video will be the Shein haul, and I'm actually wearing this outfit from the Shein. I'm actually wearing this outfit from Shein, so I'm really excited. It definitely gives me Kim K vibes, and the pants are like super leather and like, oh, they're super cute. So you guys are gonna see that in my next video, but I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.